Welcome back to the channel and a new episode. If you like it, please hit the like button, click subscribe if you're new to the channel, and click the bell icon to notify when I release a new video.
Good morning and welcome back to a new video. You join me in the van on the morning from the previous video. So we're still at Chipping Norton campsite next to Diddley Squat, but we are going to somewhere different today. So I will catch you when I've woke up a bit. Catch you in a bit.
So the first job of the day is a shower. So we're just going to head back to the van now to have some breakfast, and I thought I'd take a walk up this way, and we haven't been down this way before, show you a bit of the site. A few nice VW camper vans around, probably a next purchase I think. But the campsite itself, it's been great, loads of facilities. They've got free Wi-Fi, pets are welcome, they also have battery charging facilities, the family room and showers obviously you've just seen. They also have washing machines, which is handy, so if you do need to wash anything while you're here. And the staff have been so helpful and friendly. So I will leave all the links in the description box below if you do want to visit.
Right. So I'll start by taking these off because they'll give me a bit more light. And you put them loosely on, so I can take them off quick. Packed.
So breakfast is already on the go. I had some sausage and bacon left over from yesterday, so I'm using that and making myself the most important meal of the day, I believe. And it also saves you getting anything later on. So I'm just plating it up now. It's been on the in the grill pan for a bit, so all ready to go. And it's always got to be ketchup. I have ketchup with everything. There we go. Oh, is it on my step? I can't use the chair because it's wet. So I just finished breakfast. Just come to start packing up, and surprise, surprise, it's raining again. You probably can't see it on camera. Coming down pretty quick. I'll check back with you in a bit. It's easing off a little, but I'm gonna have to start getting ready to pack away. So raincoat on, and I'll start. So I've just got the awning, the canopy to do. Put the bike back on. But I'm going to do the washing up and empty my loo. So I'll catch you in a bit. So I did the washing up, and then it was time to pack away the canopy. Easily done, and the bike is on, ready to go. So before we leave the campsite, I will show you where my evening walk took me, and to a farm you may recognise. So I hope you enjoy. So here we are. I was told of this public footpath and decided to have an evening walk to see for myself. So we just head through and through the wheat fields. Apparently farmers grow wheat primarily because it's a versatile and widely consumed food source, and it's used to produce flour for bread, pasta and other baked goods, as well as animal feed. So there's a bit of information. And then we carry on walking through this one. Wheat apparently is also relatively easy to crop, to cultivate and harvest, making it a staple in many agricultural regions. Although watching Clarkson's farm, you probably wouldn't think that. So this is the more interesting part. So as we're walking up here, looking at a map that I found, this field is known as the Big Ground in some uncertain farm. And a nice property in the middle. So this field on the left looks like it's known as the Banks, and the one on the right is Berry Hill South. And this one is known as Curdle Hill, which you might recognise the name. And you can just see something in the distance here. So as we carry on walking down, you might see some sights you recognise, because I was shocked myself. I believe that's known as Taylor's. And we'll carry on walking down the public footpath. And here is where the walk got interesting. So So as we come up further here, just on the right, these were built in Season 2, Episode 2 by Jeremy. Somewhere to grow his chilies for his chutneys. Then the field just here on the left is known as Taylor's. And then as we come through is the famous cow barn. This was added again in Season 2 in Episode 3. And this was where the calf was born on Episode 5 of that season. So we are just panning round, and this was the fertiliser store, which Caleb set the smoke alarms off, and the new wheat barn, which was in the current season in Episode 4. And as we come through, you might recognise this door, where Jeremy nearly drove a tractor into it. I believe it was Season 1, Episode 2. So we'll just carry on walking down. I believe in the programme there's normally a truck parked there, but the space was empty. And then I just happened to glance and saw glass, which looked familiar. So I had a quick look. And it's basically the offices where Jeremy has all his meetings in the show. And these are the gates to the main house, which is indicated by the sign there, which is this one that can be seen in the distance. This was the one that Jeremy Clarkson actually had built, as you remember from an episode of Grand Tour where Richard and James blew up his original house. That was the original farmhouse of the farm, Curdle Hill. The farm was actually called Curdle Hill Farm before Jeremy renamed it to Diddley Squat. And you can just see the house there in the distance. Quite a substantial property. So from the map, you can just see the house we walked past earlier. This looks like Berry Hill North field on the left. And then just over to the right is the Berry Hill South. And then we're just approaching the entrance to the house that we went past earlier. It's Berry Hill House. I originally thought this was Jeremy Clarkson's when I first saw, but it's not the case. It's not part of his land. Right, so you join me in the van and we're off to the next location. I'm not going to say where. See if you can guess. Drop a comment below and see what you think. I'll catch you in a bit and I'll leave you with the journey. So you guessed it, we're at the Farmer's Dog, which is obviously Jeremy Clarkson's pub. So you enter from the car park through to the main car park of the pub itself. This is for patrons of the restaurant with a booking and also disabled parking. And then we're just heading into the main car park. You can see the queue on the left hand side, which is for the pub itself, which I thought was for the bookings and reservations. But I'll show you in a moment this was not the case. So this was just before 11 o'clock and it's already quite busy, so if you do go, I suggest getting there early. So we're now just heading down to the garden area. You can just see the balcony veranda for the pub. That was all set up for the meals for today. And there's plenty of picnic benches and umbrellas for you to sit and have a drink, or obviously food from the food area, which we'll show you in a moment.
And
these are the views from the garden itself, overlooking Asthall. And this is what we came to see. It's the actual Grand Tour tent, which was used in the show, and Jeremy Clarkson had it put here, and it's used for the shop, merchandise and food area. So we'll go in and have a look and show you. So you can just see the Grand Tour sign there, just up on the roof. Again, some more seating area here. And the queue there was for the shop, so I'm going to get on the end of it. And let's go and have a look. And then I joined the queue and walked into the shop area to have a look, see what they were offering. So I had a look at the caps. They've got cups down the side there as well. And there was a few different style t-shirts there. There wasn't many sizes on the rack, but if you do ask behind the counter, they've got them all there in all different sizes. I had a look all the way through, as I did want something to take away with me to wear. So this section had some fudge, the bee juice, which was featured on the show, and also some jams. And then in the fridges was apple juice and also cheeses and butter at the top. And this had the bollocks candle and also a selection of fudge as well as other items, and some more cups and mugs down the side there. It was quite busy, so it was hard to capture everything.
Oh yeah.
Hiya. Hiya. Just that one for you. Extra large, yeah, no problem.
Go with the cap with the
this one?
the next one to it. That one there, yeah.
£46.50 then, please. Why have they changed it to do it like that then? That's all gone through for you.
Cheers, thank you.
Have a lovely day.
Yeah, cheers.
So my items purchased. I went and had a look to see if they've got any burgers. Unfortunately, they hadn't got any here. I did think about getting some at the farm shop, and I wish I had have now. There's cuts of meat. Also, again, they sell the lager here as well. So again, if you don't visit the Diddley Squat Farm shop and you come here, you can still purchase the items from here as well. And a bit of a closer up for the Grand Tour sign. So we head out. Just on the right hand side, that was the queue for food and also the bar where you purchase the drinks. It was brunch time and I'd already had breakfast, so I didn't have any food. And it's the farmer's puppy. You can just see the van there. You order at the bar and then you go and collect it from there when it's ready. It seems well organised, and as I say, there wasn't much queuing there, but it was a little bit quieter due to the weather. A traditional farmer's game. So I found out that the queue was actually for the pub. They let people in before 12 o'clock to have a look around. So I went in and had a look. So this is the famous tractor that's hanging up as you enter. The gentleman outside did explain that it does leak oil every so often, He has told Jeremy and Co about the issue, but they have to just keep an eye on it. Then there's the mezzanine level with some more seating up there. It was actually closed off. Obviously, they're getting ready for the food service later on, so you weren't allowed to go up. I managed to just pop the camera up just for a little glimpse for you. And then I walked through the bar. You can purchase drinks before 12, but you do have to leave once they obviously start letting guests in for their meals.
That ring's beautiful.
A little quiet room to the side here with a mural on the wall painted. The lady's just having a photo up. And then through out into the veranda area of the garden. Due to the rain, the gentleman did say you could actually sit out here and have a drink if you wanted to, as they'd moved all the bookings inside.
So that was the farmer's dog. You can see I'm a bit wet at the moment. It has started raining, as you can see. So I think I'm going to call it a day with that one. Might be a short video, but I don't know until I come to edit it. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, hit the subscribe button down below. Click the bell icon to notify when I release a new video. Much appreciate it. And not sure when the next one will be, but I'll catch you then. See you later. So just to show, I had a pack of Hawkstone lager. They were 28 quid. I had a cap from the actual pub and t-shirt. They were doing an offer for the t-shirt and the cap for 39. And then from the farm shop I had homemade pork pie and a sausage roll. That was £7.20, and then that was £3. So not cheap. Oh, and the fridge magnet, £7.50 for that. But hey, it'll look good on my fridge.
Back at home, I cut the pork pie open and had a slice, and it was actually very nice. And also the sausage roll too. So definitely get one if you go. Photos from all my trips I've taken can be viewed online. You check the link in the description box below and you'll be able to see them.